We're on a rock floating through infinite magic. Don't forget it. Don't take yourself so seriously. You're so small. But at the same time, your love is so big.
Yes. Welcome, guys. We're here with Mac. We're back with Mac.
Hey.
So I got invited to Reggie Watts' concert, and Mac was the opener. And I wasn't really expecting, I was just like waiting for Reg. And then this amazing girl just walks out on stage with this presence and started playing. You have this very free-spirited, or what appears to be this carefree, free-spirited, don't care what anyone thinks, totally comfortable within yourself energy on stage and in person.
Yes.
So, what is your secret? How do you actually feel about that? And is it something that you're born with, or you've had to work on, or tell me all, because
Please.
we want a piece, a slice of that cake.
Well, honey, I am a master projector. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think,
Just believed you.
Well, yeah, no, it is true. I mean, I think that being a very confident person on stage is a projection. I get really nervous right before I go on stage, and nobody knows, and nobody can see it. I basically black out when I'm performing. And I'm like, I get off stage and I'm like, what happened? Like, did I do good? Like, I don't know. So yeah, I mean, and I know everybody has their own version of that.
Yeah.
Some of the most incredible artists that, I aspire to be like, I've heard are like, they can throw up right before they go on, and it's just like this fight or flight. And I'm no stranger to anxiety or anxiety attacks. So, it's just kind of funny, and honestly, I'm not totally sure where it comes from. I'm a firm believer that if you can make up your mind and you can set the intention, like, I'm gonna crush it and they're gonna like me. And I'm gonna walk out there as a character. Because it is a bit of an acting experience, and I practice it. Not when I'm on stage, I practice it right now. I practice it when I walk through the door. I practice it when I go to a restaurant by myself. I practice it constantly. Giving out the energy that I'm sure of myself, I like me, and I'm not better than anyone, but no one's better than me.
Yeah.
And I just try my hardest to constantly practice being her, whoever she is. Yeah. Somebody who other people don't feel threatened by, and don't feel
still approachable.
I think that
friendly,
just
confident.
Yeah. One of my favorite compliments when I get off stage, and this is obviously a new thing because I just went on tour for the first time last year and got to play I got to play all my music for the first time for people that didn't know me.
How amazing.
One of the more common things that people would say, and what felt the best to me, was when people came up and said, like, you're my spirit animal.
Wow.
Yeah, I got that several times. You're my spirit animal, which is kind of fun.
That's a great
or
compliment.
We're,
I want to be you.
We're us, and I think that, and not to go back to this like super hippy dippy stuff, but at the end of the day, end of the day, I really believe that we're all the exact same person in our internal core consciousness. Yeah. I was born into this body, you were born into that body. Yeah. You were raised by your people, I was raised by mine. In your environment, we're all suffering and we're all traumatized by all of that experiences. But at the really deep down nitty gritty core of it, we are all exactly the same. We all need love.
Yep.
We all want
I love it when other people see it like that. Any advice for people that don't know how to because you know how to unleash your inner self, right? You express your inner pain onto the paper and you share it with the world, which isn't easy for everyone. You have to be interested in what you have to say. You have to feel like what you feel is valid and is important. You don't have to be somebody to feel important, and to be heard and expressed in whatever way it could be, and give it love and give it attention and experiment.
What does your darkness look like? Like, what's the cycle in your head?
I mean, it's insecurity, it's anxiety, and I feel, I mean, it's loneliness. It's feeling like, I'm a hopeless romantic, and and when I was, and I've been in a couple serious relationships in my life, and I'm still young, and I'm trying to just get in touch with who I am outside of relationships now, but but I think that when I'm going through that darkness, it's like this feeling of like eternal, like, where's the love? Where's the love? If it's not coming from someone else, am I abandoned? Am I not worthy? Am I, you know, am I, what am I not good enough to not keep them? What did I do wrong? And how can I, you know, and then that's what I've been working on, and that's what I've been seeing is like that, no. This is not about them. This isn't about you not being good enough. It's just about learning to give yourself that love. And that is a process. That is such a long, I think it's going to take a long time, and I'm certainly on the path because I'm paying attention to it.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't even see that they need to love themselves. A lot has happened this year. One of the songs I wrote immediately, like a couple months after I lost my father, who was diagnosed with cancer last year, and he went a lot faster than you ever expect.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's. Thank you. Of course, it's weird. Obviously I don't have any issues talking about it. It's good to talk about it, but it's something that I didn't realize was going to really set a fire under my ass. And one of the things that I keep coming back to is like when I'm having a really bad day, or like if I'm just upset about something, I'm anxious about something, whatever it is, I like take a moment to really just take a deep breath like that, and then feel that amazing feeling of taking a deep breath, and then I go, oh my God, my dad didn't get to do that for the last year of his life. So many people out there don't have what I have, don't get to, like, whatever it just really, really, really grounds me, and I end up being like, okay, let's go, you know, and I've never had that in my life up until this year when that happened, and that's been amazing, and I'm grateful for it, and I think that it's something that I'm never gonna lose.
I can't fathom, and no one talks to us about this at school, I can't fathom that one day that us, whatever this consciousness is, us right here, right now, will be completely gone forever on a physical plane. And that is such a, and then losing people forever on the physical realm is such a huge, terrifying, sort of confusing thing, and it's never spoken about, never at school, never, there's no education about it, there's no support system like when you're growing up about how to start preparing, or you know what I mean, it's just this,
or it's okay to grieve this way, like it's always this dark cloud.
Loneliness is one of the strongest emotions,
oh God,
and I think that it's so false.
Yeah, like feeling like you're the only person to have this feeling.
Absolutely.
I do that sometimes. I'm
every,
no one else has ever felt this way.
Exactly.
That you're alone.
It's so false, and it's amazing to kind of figure that out on your own, go out and do something about it. I've come up with kind of almost a practice of like if I find myself.
Can you share your
Tools.
I knew Jess was thinking that. Which one could say it first? Come on, share.
I have this thing where when I'm overwhelmed with my loneliness, if I'm just like depressed and feeling like I'll just sit in bed and I'll just scroll on my phone and like because I just want to escape
from,
exactly, and it's not healthy, and if anything I'm just brainwashing myself. So but one of the things that I like to do is take myself out on a date, and I think that nobody really allows themselves that a lot. We feel like if we're seen alone out in the world, that people are judging you, like, oh, like it's because
she's alone, or she
doesn't have any friends. Nobody likes her. It's just so false.
It's the opposite, actually. Sometimes
it absolutely, I think it is. And whether that be taking myself to a movie or taking, I love that. That's nice because you can really just go.
You and the movie.
But like I'll even I can I'm not. There's like a line, I think, because if you go to a certain place, it'll just like look like you're trying to get picked up. But you want to like I'll like dress at least to where like I feel like good. Like I'm like I dress up for me.
Feel comfy. I feel
good. Just comfortable and like nice, and then I'll go, and I, as a writer, as a musician, really like to go sit at a bar, and I have specific ones, and I'm not going to tell where, because of the ambiance that is very like quiet and personal, and it's not the kind of place where like people are like, hey, what are you doing?
Cozy.
It's not like that. It's usually a restaurant bar where I can order food, and I love food.
Yeah, that's
so
key.
I take myself out, I sit at the bar, and I just eavesdrop.
Oh.
Like hardcore.
Not what I thought you were gonna say.
Yep.
No, I thought she was just gonna say stuff my face with food.
I do that
drink
too.
fine
No,
wine,
I do that. Well, I do that.
Reflect,
I do that.
write,
I
journal.
do that. I bring a book just in case, but I eavesdrop more
People
than
watch.
anything,
Oh,
and
I
I
do.
people watch, and
It
I
is fun.
and I talk to the bartenders, and I like to. I'm really into mixology and stuff like that. So
Ooh.
I know, right? What does that word?
That's cool.
I just like learning things.
Watching and
about,
learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like I put myself in my little happy place.
yeah.
And I listen to, because I mean, I don't know if you've been to a bar by yourself, but the people next to you are always saying too much personal stuff to their friends.
Yes.
And it's really, really
That's
fun.
why you're
That's
at the
such a
bar
good point.
usually. Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
fun to kind of just step out of your own issues,
Yeah.
your own, whatever it is that's making you feel that way, and just listen to somebody else's shit.
Take in new information.
and it's
because otherwise
like-
we cycle our old information over
Yeah.
and over and our story over
Yeah.
and over.
And
Whereas
it's
you
all
get
the
out of your own
same.
way. Exactly.
It's all the same, but it really, it personally takes me out of that lonely bubble that I
Yeah.
find myself in. And also, I can find inspiration to kind of build characters if I want to write a song about someone that isn't necessarily me.
Oh.
You know, I kind of,
Inspo.
I kind of like get to
Cool.
be
Get
like,
your
okay, what's it like to
inspiration.
be them? And like, what would I feel like? And then I kind of make it
Right.
up and try to write a song like that.
So you
That's
are
really
very
cool.
empathetic, I'm assuming.
I think so. I hope so.
Well, all of our fellow humans out there that are just another version of us. What great advice, life advice, and creative advice
From this one,
can you give from this little,
from this meat
this little
spaceship,
powerful lady?
Little Mac.
I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Do.
Yeah.
I definitely feel that with. I just came. Yes, I've just come out of a relationship. I've come out of a relationship, and I was noticing the same. As soon as like I am not wanted by someone or they don't want me anymore,
Yeah.
I then instantly take that directly as, well, I must not be as perfect, like someone else may be more
Yeah.
perfect for them.
Yep.
Or I must not be amazing, because if I was amazing, they would still want me.
Yep.
So I have all these stories, and I'm also just starting to learn, right in the embryonic stages of it, but just starting to learn like, oh, wait, I don't have to feel good about myself once I get the acknowledgement from someone else. Like, I can fill myself up with that
Yeah.
for the rest of my life.
Also, I believe that true love and respect in relationships only finds you if you truly love and respect yourself.
100%.
Yep.
Amen.
And I'm not there
I
yet,
love it.
and
Me
I
neither.
know, and it's
Amen,
okay,
sister.
and it's okay, and I tell myself it's okay, and I cry,
okay.
and I
Yeah.
laugh, and
It
it's
is
okay.
It's just a
So,
constant work in progress. And the
That's
quicker
it,
people
yeah.
notice that, like, again, that's something I've only come to terms with lately, is just like, I've been trying to get somewhere my entire life. Like, oh, when I just fix this, or if I go on that retreat, or if I just do ayahuasca, or if I just do this, I'm going to fix that thing. And it's only been this last year where I'm like, you know what? It's going to be ongoing forever. I may never even get to that place, but I'm just going to continue to keep blossoming
Practice.
every day and practice. Exactly, maintain the practice.
Well,
You did it.
I don't even know.
shrugging emoji.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Perfect.
Oh my God, that was good, Mac.
Where
Thank
can
you
they
for
find
being-
you?
You're so open. Thank you for being open and
Thank
vulnerable
you.
and putting yourself out there. And
So everybody check out Mac on all of her social media.
Mac and Gold is my website, which is MACKANDGOLD. My name is Jess Mac on Spotify and Apple Music, which is kind of hard to find and confusing. So I do highly recommend
so
going
stick
to the
Instagram
website.
and the website.
So see you next time.
See you next time, guys.